Hello guys, Victory Man here, and today I am here for a tutorial if you didn't see the title. This is how to be a money scout on Team Fortress 2 and MVM. So today we're going to go through a bunch of concepts and how you can help your teammates get that money and get upgrades so that way you guys can defeat MVM. So this clip was just in boot camp, not in man up. I was just playing Scout, and I decided I might as well just start recording. So I start recording, and so the first thing you want to do is for upgrades. First, we're going to talk about upgrades. Then we're going to talk about how you're going to use those upgrades. Then we're going to talk about how you can help your teammates and stuff like that, okay? And the loadouts you can use and yada, yada, yada. Okay. First, let's talk about upgrades. So upgrades is a little feature that you can do on MVM to upgrade your weapons, how more resistance, fire resistance, and stuff like that. So as a scout, you're going to be running in the battlefield, and when you collect money, you're going to gain health. So you don't need to upgrade any health regen, because the robots will keep dying and you'll keep collecting the money, and you'll live, because you'll be overhealed. So, the upgrades you most likely want to get is not damage upgrades, is resistance. Because you can be blown away by how fast a soldier can blow you up, especially giant ones. Especially how pyros are like your weakness, basically. So with those upgrades, you're going to try and defeat the scouts. If you want, you can try firing your scattergun, but most of the time you're just going to be running around. If most of the robots are dying, well then, that's good. You don't have to attack anybody at that moment, so you could just quickly go and pick up the money and go. So at the same time, you also try to go behind the robots, so that way you can attack them in very good ways. Now we're gonna talk about how you can help your teammates. So a way you can help your teammate is with giant robots. They're very hard to take down. Giant robots are basically regular robots that are ginormous and have a bunch of bigger attributes. So more health, more damage, more range. So right here in this clip, I fired the Mad Milk and hit the guy with the Fennel War. Mad Milk, what it does is slows down the enemy, and anybody that fires at it, they gain health. And the Fennel War, what it does is when people hit at it, it does mini crits instead of normal damage, so it will be defeated a lot faster. See, we defeated the pyro very easily. That's why upgrade your fire resistance so that way you can get up to the pyros. Now, this is the hardest thing to do. Take out tanks. When tanks and their support, the first thing I want you to do as a scout is defeat the support. After that, start fighting off the tank. The tank. The tank is the main focus. If you destroy the tank, then you will be able to win that round. So right here, I'm a scout, and I'm attacking the tank as much as I can. When you see there's going to be a tank in the way, my best recommendation is at least upgrading once your scattergun. I know I said don't do it, but in these occasions, then probably yes, but only once. And so after that, you're going to try and keep hitting it as much as you can. And the good thing about the scout is that when he's up close to the scattergun, he does plenty of damage. I find that the best way you can hit him is out on the top because you can double jump. And yeah, and another thing you can upgrade on, I just forgot to say this, is upgrade your jump. See, I jump so high. The good thing about that is that you can escape battles if it's getting too rough and you are not collecting enough money to heal yourself. So what I do is, first thing is I upgrade my jump and try to upgrade that first thing. After that, then I upgrade my resistance depending on what the wave has to offer. So if there is pyros coming, then I'll upgrade my fire resistance. If there's soldiers coming, I'll upgrade my blast resistance. If there's demo man, same thing. And if there's plenty of heavies and those classes, then I would upgrade my bullet resistance. Those are probably the best things I could upgrade. So now let's talk about loadouts. So the loadout I'm using in this clip is Scattergun, Mad Milk, and Fennel War, like I explained before. Now, I already explained you the attributes. Scattergun, you can use it to take down tanks and other classes like snipers. That's another thing the scout should do, is take down snipers, because the sentries and the other classes are focusing on who has the bomb and who is trying to carry the bomb out to the base. So what your job is basically kind of like a side plan for them to succeed in that. See, to succeed on that, you're gonna have to try and defeat them. And when I said see, I just meant to say that I threw the Mad Milk at the Sentry Buster. What Sentry Buster's supposed to do is, if there's an engineer and there's sentries, a Sentry Buster will spawn and try to hit the first person, or go to a sentry and hit it, or go right beside it and try blow it up. And it will blow up other players. So I'm warning you, if there's a Sentry Buster right near you and you're playing MVM, don't try and destroy it. Let it go. Okay, so if there's two giant robots and one of them is carrying the bomb and the other one isn't, or one of them is closer to the bomb and one of them isn't, or one of them is being fired by a sentry but the other one isn't, try to take the one that's dealing most damage or most important for you to take down. That would probably be the best plan of all. So here am I. I'm just attacking the Demo Man. Fan of War. And so if there's tanks and other robots and it isn't support, try to attack the other robots, because remember, you're a money scout. You're only for the money. You're only for the money. I know that sounds weird. I sound greedy, but you're only there for the money. So with the money, you can upgrade stuff. Your other teammates can upgrade stuff. And spoiler alert, in this clip, I collected every single money in the rounds. So basically, the tank is the big deal here. I'm trying to talk about, basically, it's the biggest enemy that has the most defense, and we're supposed to. And the best thing is, if you collect the money, and you're an engineer, you can upgrade the defenses, so that way you can live longer, and the sentry can destroy the tank a lot faster. And at the same time, with soldier, upgrade your faster firing speed and stuff like that. But this is a scout video, so I'm not gonna get too depth in that. So at the same time, is with the Fan of War, it does less damage. So try not to run up to regular robots and hit them, because they're going to be easily taken down. So what's the point? And Fan of War and Mad Milk unfortunately does not work on the tanks. I tried hitting it with my Fan of War before. It didn't work. It just didn't. There was no marked for death symbol with mini crits and stuff like that. And Milk, it doesn't work. It's too big. So I'm back here running around, and the best thing is, this map is Coal Town. Coal Town, I just went around that building. It's best to stay down there. The robots will spawn from two areas. They'll spawn from back there to the left of the robots. Now where I'm facing, over there where I was hiding, and forward where the tank keeps coming out and where those robots just came from. So heavy. Now let's talk about giant heavies. Giant heavies are going to be very hard. So if I were you, don't try to mess with them. If they're distracted by somebody else, then throw your Mad Milk, then hit them with your Fan of War. Do not try to straight and attack them. It is not going to work. They'll just kill you one by one. And if there's medics, defeat the medics as fast as you can. Same thing with any other giant robot. See, this is a good thing about the double jump. I was able to hit all of them. And see, there's a bunch of medics, so I'm going to take down the medics, because the sentry and the others are probably focused on the heavy. Even though lots of people keep yelling in the voice chats, defeat the medics, defeat the medics, don't focus on the heavy yet, focus on the medics, and stuff like that. And another thing is that the money, in other classes, they have to walk over the money for it to count as you collecting it. For the scout, you're kind of like a money magnet. It just comes straight to you when you're very close. At the same time, see, right here, there's two robots and there's only a sentry taking them. So I might as well try and help, because the tank was already being taken care of because of all the sentry rockets that are being fired at it. So I'm running here, and the good thing is that the sentry was there, the dispensers. But the thing you have to watch out is ammo capacity when you're using your scanner gun. If you couldn't tell, if you rewatch this clip, there's plenty of times I had to go grab the ammo pack again and again and again and again. And so here am I being all heroic and stuff, and I'm firing at the wheels. So another way you can tell that the tank is taking damage is if you see some of the robo parts on it disappear and stuff like that. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys at least learned a few things. I hope you enjoyed, and remember to like if you did and subscribe, and hope